Season's greetings from us on Annecam. Cheers everyone. Here I am out in the river, standing on the deck, fixing up the anchor ball, the day shape, to inform all other boaties, all other skippers that this vessel is laying at anchor. Vessel maintenance is a never-ending task. If you don't stay on top of it, it will get on top of you. And I seem to remember all of the other yachties and all of the other boaties we were speaking to around the world told us that BOAT stands for break out another 1,000. But I've since worked out it's actually spelt with a double T on the end of it. Bring out another 10,000 to keep up with the maintenance. Just changing the subject slightly from the boat maintenance, as you can see, it is a beautiful day up here in the Burnett River. There's a light breeze, the sun is shining, there's a few little fluffy clouds about. It is that time of the year where we're in the transition from the dry season to the wet season. And with the wet season comes the odd storm. And hopefully not in our part of the world, the odd named storm. Let's hope we go through a season without a single one impacting on where we are and what we do. There we are, this little job is complete. Up goes the anchor ball, up to where it belongs, in the fore triangle. And hopefully it stays up there for as long as it did the last time. It really is a magic day where we are. There is a bit of boat traffic about. People are started their Christmas break a little bit early and they got the families and their mates out chasing a few prawns and a few fish here in this part of the river. Just up ahead of Annecam is Granelda Star, the vessel owned by one of the volunteers at Marine Rescue Bundaberg. And just behind Annecam is another vessel owned by one of our radio operators at Marine Rescue Bundaberg, Fine Tolerance. Beautiful yacht, so you got some stories to tell about that one. And in on the dock is Bahama. Bahama is owned by the lovely couple where we keep our dinghy. Another job we have to do quite often is to wash and polish the clears to make sure the dust doesn't build up and etch prime itself into the plastic, into the polycarbonate. So every now and then we give her a good once over to make sure they're spick and span, nice and clean and easy to see through. This next section on the outside of the side clears, you do risk actually taking the unplanned swim. Very easy to slip off here, and you're going to have to swim back around to the sugar scoop, pull the ladder down and climb back on board with very wet clothing. Touch wood, I haven't done that for a little while, so going to go down the outside and make sure that I don't do it again. This is where it does get a little risky, working outside the lifelines, hanging on with the fingernails and your toenails, just to reach those hard to get at spots. Success! Made it down there, cleaned the outside without taking the unplanned swim.
G'day again. From me, by myself, out on Annecam. My lovely wife, Annie. The other half of Annecam happens to be on the golf course at the moment, chasing that little white ball around. Something I used to do a lot of, but I don't do as much these days. But anyway, we're out here giving her a little bit of a once over, giving her a little bit of love, wiping off some of the bird poop and some of the other black crap that grows on these clears behind me. But anyway, you meet the nicest people. I should have had the video camera running with me. I just had this lovely gentleman having a paddle around on a brand new one person kayak, for want of a better word. He's paddling down the river, and I said good morning to him, and he came over and had a lovely chat. And he had been a long time sailor in the Mediterranean and up in the northern part of Queensland. He's even done a trip from Cairns across to New Zealand, and very interesting man to talk to. So if you're watching this, sir, I'd love to catch up with you for a sit-down interview about some of your exploits around the Mediterranean and up in northern Australia and across the trench over to the land of the long white cloud, New Zealand. Look, as I said, life is too short not to enjoy every day. Every time we get the opportunity to do it, we should be out there having a go. And look, I want to thank everybody for following us, the few that do follow us. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a safe new year, and I will see you all when I am looking at you. Cheers.